Hi guys, it's me Danielle Danny Buttons, and I'm here today with my April and May coloring wrap up. In April, I didn't end up doing very much, so I didn't think I needed to do the video. But then in May, I went crazy and did so many pages. So now this is going to be a long one. Hopefully, I got them all. I actually colored in a lot of different books instead of just like a few books, a lot of pages. So we'll see. And also, I'm sorry you can see my monopod, but I need to get real far away, and this is the only way it'll stay up. All right, so first I have the Disney books I colored in this month. These are French mystery coloring books. I actually just ordered a whole bunch more French books, so keep an eye out for a haul coming soon. I love these books. I think they're great. They're better than any American Disney books we have. They really do a lot of unique characters and a lot of unique things. So this is Trompe-l'oeil. I don't know how to say any of them, but this means like optical illusion. So basically the page starts looking like that and ends looking like that. So you'll see what I'm talking about. I did a few in this book. Let's see where all our Post-its are. I did this Goofy. This is already a big book and already not fitting in the screen. So we'll see when I get to those big books. I did Goofy. I love it. I've been doing these with my Crayola Super Tips because I just like how bright it is. This one I've done in the past, like possibly as much as a year ago, and I actually used color pencils, but to get the color pencils to be that saturated, you have to press really hard and sharpen a whole heckin' ton, and you can still see some spots I missed, so I don't really use color pencils anymore. I'll do it if I can't find a color I need in the Super Tips. I actually bought Crayola color pencils just for these because I don't want to be going through my Prismas that quickly. Like, you might have to sharpen 4 or 5 times just to do one color, and that's too much. So there is Goofy, and then I really like this one. This is Tito from Oliver and Company. Thought that was really cute. A lot of people ask me how I do the stripey look. I basically, once I know, I always do the black outline first. Some people do it last. It's more of a mystery if you wait, because yes, but I like to do it first because it's easier for me to see where each area is if I do it first. But then I'll know where my color is going, and very slowly I'll go stripe by stripe and just the whole page, one stripe at a time. So even though it's like streaky, it's at least uniform streaky. I don't know. I like how it ends up looking. Unfortunately, you can't use like, I'm trying not to say and it's not working out. You can't use alcohol markers in here because they're double-sided. So water-based markers tend to be streakier. Kind of have to deal with it. Then I did this side. So this is Hero from Big Hero 6. I had done that before. This one again is color pencils. This is Fear from Inside Out. Hero from Big Hero 6. I like it. Another thing with these is you want to color match as close as you can. But if you can't, it's not really a huge deal as long as you're getting the tones right, I guess you would say. So for his face, you want this to be lighter than that. So if both of them are a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, it's okay, as long as it's the same amount of difference between these two. And a lot of these books specifically, the background, you can kind of do whatever you want. Like, the scene doesn't really matter. The character matters. So I did do the green they wanted, but you could do yellow. You can do another purple, whatever you want to make this your own. I'm usually too scared, but you can do it if you are not scared. And then I just finished this one last night. This is, I guess, Donald. In the back, they tell you what they are, or at least what movie they're from, but it's all in French, so I don't know. But I think this is Donald in a little jester outfit. I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of my colors were darker than what they wanted. But again, as long as I was consistent with which was darker, which was lighter, I think it all comes together fine. Doesn't bother me. There it is. Actually, I'm filming on May 28th, so I might have a few more finishes that will be in next month's. But yeah, I don't know when I did these within April or May. I don't really put my dates on pages, which I probably should, but it doesn't bother me. I know what month they're in, except for right now because my notebook's not out, but just so you know. Okay, this is Grand Classiques Volume 2. There are 7 volumes. I own the first 5, and now I've ordered the last 2, so they'll be coming to me soon. I also saw that they're apparently coming out with like a best of in July, I think. I don't know if it's all going to be repeat images or what, but keep an eye out for that. So, yes, volume 2. Okay, so I did... This one I think is my favorite, and I'm kind of going from the front. I'll just show you as I go. So new this month was Jack, whatever, from Cinderella. There he is. Then I also did the Indian Chief from Peter Pan. You can see even right here, color pencils, markers. And then I did, doggy interruption. Might have to kick her out. Then I did Rabbit. This is probably my favorite page in the book. I love it so much. I did this around Easter time, so this was definitely done in April. But yeah, as you can see, this is color pencils. This one I didn't press incredibly hard because I kind of wanted to see what it would look like if I just straight colored. And it's nice. You can still tell who they are, but I really love the bold color look. So I did those 3 in there. Volume 5. I don't have many done in here, so I wanted to take this one out. And I did this one. So this is Thomas O'Malley from the Aristocats. The complaints for some of these later books is they are darker than what the real characters look like. But if that's so, just do it one shade lighter. Like, it's up to you what you want to do. So all of this is like, this is brighter purple than it was supposed to be. But I kind of have to go with what I got. So I haven't done too many in here because I keep forgetting to not do just volume 2, because volume 2 is my favorite. And this is actually volume 4. Personally, this one is my least favorite. I have flip-throughs of the first 5 on my channel if you want to look. They give you all the answers in the back. So, there are definitely good ones in here, and I'm glad I have it. But this one has a lot from all of the sequels. And all the sequels were like direct to DVD, and I don't even know if I've seen them all. So, like, if you're into Cinderella 2, 3, Pocahontas 2, Little Mermaid 2, 3, Mulan 2, like, this might be for you, but otherwise, I wouldn't buy this if you're only buying one. But there are still some from the classic movies in here, like Robin Hood. So I did that page this month. So that's that. Again, I'm going to have a haul and flip through when all my new books come. I got volume 6 and 7, and I got a few other types of French coloring books. All right, let's pick up another pile. I kind of grouped these from least favorite to favorite. I don't know if I would say that. Anyway, that's, So for this one, 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camellia and Cova. These books are from Amazon, and I've just been doing this in order, so page by page. So I only did one these last 2 months. I did this in April, and I really wanted to use black because I never remember to. So I tried to do basically just 2 colors, the black and pink, and then I ended up going back and adding a glitter because I really like the glitter. So this was intended to be a 2-color mandala that turned into a 3-color mandala. Oh. Pausing for dog. My husband took her. He's actually home. New Jersey's still in quarantine. I'll talk about that in my next video, but he's home right now, so he's going to play with the dog. Hopefully, I cut it off before we heard her barking. 101 Unique Mandalas by Camellia and Cova. This was the first book by her I got. I absolutely love it. This one has a variety of different types of mandalas, so like circles and squares and shapes and animals and all this fun stuff. Ones with words, ones with scenes. So I do this one randomly, and I did this page, which this is actually when I just got my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens, and I wanted to try out, so I did. There it is. I don't have much else to say about that. And then I did this page, which I forgot to date, and I usually do date these. Yeah, this is a lot of gel pen, so it's just grays and gel pen. Can you see that? Ooh, yeah, look at that glitter. I love the sparkle. So that is that. Okay, next up, this one. This comes with exciting news. So this is my first Spiroglyphics book, but a friend told me they're coming out in November with Spiroglyphics Disney Villains. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be ordering that. It will be a birthday present to myself. My birthday is in November. It comes out November 10th. Check for it on Amazon, and I hope that means that he's going to start coming out with more books because he does a lot of the cool stuff. So he does Quirkles and these ones and like dot to dots. I don't buy the dot to dots, but he does them in case you do. So this month, I'm talking so fast that I'm getting out of breath because I'm like so excited to show you all this because I haven't filmed in so long. This month, I did one page out of this. I did this one. I hate it. I forgot that I hated it. So I wanted to attempt to do one in all gel pen. And I was hoping, I knew it was going to eat up the gel pen, but I was hoping I could make it. I did not. I made it halfway through and it ate my entire gel pen. So actually it looks a lot better on camera than I think it looks in person. But every other line is glitter gel pen and then just regular gray. So that's the eagle. Oh, now my husband took her outside and you can hear her barking out there. I don't think it's as bad. Okay, this is the eagle. How these work is you go from these outer lines and you just color the whole thing. And you just keep going and going and going. And then when you're done, the picture will be there. So these are a lot of fun and I cannot wait until they're Disney villain ones. I feel like Disney books frequently have like the princesses or even the sidekicks or just animal books. But the villains are underrepresented. So I'm ready for some villain work to do. Okay, Whimsical World number 4 by Molly Harrison. I have never had any of her books before. I actually got this as a gift for my birthday last year, and I just did one little page. Also with my Faber-Castell artist pens, just to try them out. I actually got the Faber-Castell, like I got a 6-pack in my stocking for Christmas, and then I just bought a bunch of open stock ones. It's funny because Blick is actually the last place I went before quarantine. So the last time I was in a store at all was March 16th, I think. And I have not been out in public since then. So my husband is a banker and he actually banks in grocery stores. So he's forced to be there anyway. He does all the grocery shopping. And I have managed to stay inside since March 16th. We do walk the dog and like go out in our backyard and kind of things, but I have not gone into a public place since then, so I don't know if that's impressive or sad, but there you go. And here's this page. I really like how it turned out. Again, I had the limited color palette. I really like the style of the leaves and things like that. So this was probably the easiest page in this book though, so we'll see what I get to do next in there. And here we go. Okay, Fairy Shampoo. Fairy Shampoo is the book that brought me back into adult coloring. I have basically been a colorist my whole life. I never stopped coloring, but I would only color children's books because that was what was available for a really long time. Then adult coloring came out with all the Johanna Basfords and I was so excited and I bought a few, but I hated them. I did not like the incredibly detailed style and I just was not motivated to finish them, couldn't really understand how to do them. I didn't realize back then that you didn't have to color each tiny little detail and you could like color the whole area the same color, whatever. So I saw a YouTube video, somebody shared this book. I went out and got it same day. And this is what brought me back to adult coloring. So this book, I actually kind of did both pages. This was half done and I just finished it off. I don't love how this one came out, to be honest with you. What I do with this book is I go on Pinterest and I look up color palettes and then I pick one and I do it. But for whatever reason, I don't know if I love the combination. I do actually like how this one came out, but I just finished this off from what was already started. This book, I mostly just straight color with Prismacolor pencils. I have in the past blended everything out, but that's a lot of effort for this book. I don't know. I enjoy the process of coloring just to be doing it, not necessarily to make beautiful works of art, which I know a lot of people make such beautiful stuff, but I just have fun just going. So, especially right now, that's what I've been eating. That's what I've been doing. So I finished both of these ladies, and I'm glad to have gotten back in this book. It's been a while. Okay, my next stack. These two. Oh boy, I'm not going to be able to get these in screen. Let me show you this one first. So, this is Color Quest. I got this, I want to say, for my birthday in 2018, I think. And I was very overwhelmed, didn't do a page for like a year. And then I did like 6 pages at once because I loved it. Didn't do a page for a really long time. And now I'm back, baby. And I did a ton of pages in these two bad boys. These books are huge. I don't think I'm going to get it in screen. Let's see, this is the Molly Harrison book. That's how much bigger that is than a standard size coloring book. So we're just gonna do our best. I just actually got this at the beginning of quarantine, and I ordered the third one that I'm hoping will get here today or tomorrow. So you're gonna see more of these books next month too, I expect. Okay, Color Quest. How this works, it's just another color by number. There's a whole bunch of different shapes. Here's my first page. Actually, this one came out terrible, so I'm sad it's my first page, but maybe we'll get it out of the way. This is supposed to be a trout, but I color matched, and I don't think it looks good because you can't really see the outline of the trout. It's very strange to me that this color is supposed to be the same as these colors, and like this color is the same as these colors, so I don't really know how they wanted contrast, but there's the trout, sure. I did, whoa, I hit my monopod, I apologize. Here's the wolf. I did that one. I did this lion. As you can see, the previous page was triangles, this page is circles. And let's see what the next page is. This is squares. So this is the zebra. So I got a whole bunch done in there. I already had finished a bunch. This book, I think, has 25 or 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 pages. I probably have, I'll just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 done, so I'm halfway done with this book. I've been putting off some of these because I don't really like the images, but we're going to get to them all eventually. And yeah. So this was the original. I think this was the sequel, and then the other one I'm getting was the third one. I also want him to come out with more of these because I love them. So this is the first page I did. I do not like birds, and unfortunately I think there are 7 or 8 bird pages in here, so I kind of decided to do an animal I liked, then an animal I don't really like, and back and forth, just to make sure I'm not left with all the animals I don't like. I don't know. That's my thought process. So this is the cocktail. I do love how this came out. I love that it's fun colors, and I love the mosaic style, which is why I did this one first. I did a lot of mosaic style ones. Let's see. Then I did the owl. Again, these aren't the order I did them, but these are the order they are in the book. Another mosaic style one, so I really like the process of that. Again, it's hard to match colors sometimes, but you just kind of have to go with it, do your best, and hope for the best. And I think this one came out good. Some of these browns might not be what they're supposed to be, but it's okay. Oh, another bird in a row! The peacock! Not much to say about that. Didn't really enjoy doing this one. This was a lot of peacock. I apparently made a mistake there too. Now I can see it in the camera. So we'll just move on quickly. This is the butterfly. I didn't realize how many this direction ones I had done. The butterfly. Another one that has like the black background and the neon colors. I think there are 1 or 2 more in that style in here too. So, crocodile, which I think he took a bite out of my Post-it. I don't really know when that happened. This one was fun, but a lot of like detail. It's hard to tell, but there's 2 different colors in those lines. So I like that one. And then finally, this dashing lion. So he looks really cool. This book also has 30 pages, and what was that, 5? So we're on our way. We are 1/6 of the way done. I'll just give you a sneak peek at the pages. See, this book, the hard part is a lot of them look like what they would in real life, but that means it's a lot of browns to be coloring. So I kind of like the colorful ones more. So again, I'm trying to like go back and forth to do a realistic one, an animal I don't really love, and then an animal I do really love. So that is that one. I was hoping that the next one was here just now, and that's why the dog was barking, but I do not know. All right, here's my last stack. Whew. We have a lot. I told you, I went crazy. I think I did like 25 pictures this month, which is pretty awesome. So, this book, you should have just seen a review of this book. I got this from Etsy. I love it a lot. Yippee Kawaii by Danny Banani. of Fun Usual Suspects. That's the Etsy name. I'm going to try to link everything, but I don't have the best luck with remembering to link everything. So hopefully it's down below. And if it is, they're all Amazon affiliate links, except these guys. This is obviously Etsy, so it's not going to be an affiliate link, but I did 5 pages in here. So I did Dynamite Doodles. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I did just do that review video, so look out for that. But I used Sharpies and glitter. Hopefully you can see the glitter. I just think these are so cute. I did Camping Cuties. I did Wonderful Wee Folk. This was the first page I did, and it was so cute. I know, it's just too cute for me to not say that every time. I apologize. Next time I will bring a thesaurus and look up some other words to say instead. And I did Bonus Points, which are the narwhals. I'll zoom in for this one since it's the last one. So hopefully you can see all that glitter. I love this book a lot. Rumor has it she's working on part 2, which I will be purchasing, and I will be coloring more in that this month for sure. Okay, now we're on to like my favorites of the month of all time. This is Fairy Tales by Emily Oberg. She is one of my favorite artists of all time. I have loved both of her books. They intimidate me, but I try. So this month I did this page. I used my Inktense. I didn't know what I was going to do with this because obviously it's relatively basic. Hopefully, again, you can see the shimmer. But I decided to do rainbow because why not? Everyone needs a little rainbow. So, and then I did iridescent medium for all the dots. So hopefully you can see that too. I've actually been having fun using my like watercolor. So my, what was this? Inktense and my Neo colors and coloring the whole page and then putting the water on. That's been fun. So on my Instagram, you can see the before and after the water and how bright and awesome it gets. So that's one page in that one. Okay, this one, Romantic Country. Another one of my favorite artists. I love her books. I really need to get her new ones. The tracing ones I have one of, and then now her newest one. I wish that it would come out here so I could get it easier and not have to pay shipping. So I'm kind of waiting to see if there's any news about that, but we'll see. I expect it's not going to, and that's sad. So I did one double in here, actually. And this, I used all watercolors. So I used my Prima watercolor, the tins. What are the words? The little paint pots, whatever. And I just did this double page. I actually mixed a lot of the colors, so that was fun. I've been working on making my own shades from my watercolors because I probably have like 22-ish colors, so then I just have to make others from that. So this was fun. I did this, I've just started watching Golden Girls, so I did this page while I was watching some Golden Girls. I had never seen it before, but it's been a lot of fun. So there's that one. Okay, the final two of my favorite pages probably of all time. Sagarok Sagner. Love this book so much. I emailed the publishing people to make them reprint it. I obviously was not the only reason that it was reprinted, but I feel like I contributed for it getting reprinted, and I bought it right away, and I'm kind of doing it in order, and this month I did this beautiful page. I love it so much. So I also used water. I used my Neocolor 2s for this. I saw someone do this frame on Instagram, and I lifted that idea, and I tagged her on Instagram. I don't remember her name right now. But again, if you go to my Instagram, you can see it. So that's amazing. I think it looks really good. Can you tell that the frame wasn't supposed to be there? I used metallic bronze for the frame. And then it's all Neocolor 2. I'm not great with my Neocolor 2 yet. As you can see, the background's kind of streaky. I still need to look up tips on how to do better. I almost wish it was either solid or more watercolor looking, because then it would look intentional instead of streaky, but I'm getting better at the smaller areas. So on my Instagram, I also posted this before and after water, and it looks really cool. So I love this. I'm trying to go in order for this one, but I've done like 1 or 2 out of order. So I guess next I'll be doing that page when I next get the courage to do another one in here. Okay, Colors of the Decade. This is possibly one of my favorite pages of all time. I went like out of my comfort zone to make this. Let me just show you. So this is Colors of the Decade by Color It. I hadn't done too much in here, but now I've done one more, and it is this page. Oh my goodness. I love it so much, I can't even tell you. So the green background is a watercolor, so watercolor paint, and then everything else is Sharpie. And when I first saw this, obviously it's a pretty overwhelming page, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And then I did that green first, and then like the idea just kind of came to me. And I really love it. I love how it came out. I don't know if I ruined it by making her earring pink, but I don't think so. I just think it looks so striking. Like it almost looks like this is cut out and put on top. I love it a lot. So that's it. That's one of my favorite pages of all time. And doing this in all Sharpie killed my hand. So I really like struggled for my art with this one. But yes, okay. That's my wrap up. Hopefully I keep up this momentum for June, and hopefully I come back in June. Actually, you know what I didn't show you? Oh man. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. Baby Dragons. My husband and I have been dual coloring with this one. So I did this side and he did that side. We are 1 page from finishing them all. So after we finish that last one, I'm gonna do a flip of the whole thing. So look out for that video. This was a whole bunch of fun. We actually ordered new books to continue to do this while we're still in quarantine. And I'm so lucky to have such a supportive husband to do things with me like this. So keep a lookout for that one. But then that's definitely it. Yeah, hopefully I keep up this momentum in June. I don't know when New Jersey is going to open back up. So I should have more time at home to be doing things like this. Look out for my review video of Yippee Kawaii, which should already be up if I'm doing this right. Look out, I'm hoping to film a few more videos. Look out for this. Look out for, I might do a whole collection video, I'm not sure. I feel like I just showed you most of my collection right now. But it seems to be going around that everyone's showing their full collection. So maybe look out for that. It's almost time for my annual office tour. Look out for that. Look out for my French coloring book haul. Look out for it all. Best way to see these things is to subscribe to me. And hopefully you stick around and like what I put out. This was probably like a 30-minute video, wasn't it? This segment's almost 20 minutes. I gotta go. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.